Hello everyone, we are in conversation with Moneycontrol Vembu, who was part of Zoho's founding team since 1996 and now the newly appointed CEO of Zoho.com. Thank you so much, Mani, for joining us. I would totally consider this as a rare interview. You've never been under spotlight, not on any social media, and the organization and the people inside call you Zoho's best kept secret. So thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
Mani, I want to start off by asking about the transition. So from COO to CEO of Zoho.com, how has it been? So what changes now within Zoho and what doesn't?
We see this as a continuity. So we are seeing a major transformation with AI. And Sridhar, being a chief scientist, he wants to focus more on the AI and build the foundation models for it so that we build it. Because we see AI as an integral part of everything we do. So across all the domain-specific app platforms and all the apps we have. So that's how we are seeing AI. And so it is, right? So he is going to focus more on the AI. In terms of our focus, as we discussed, like we are going to focus on the platform. So we are going to focus on mid-market and the region-led growth. From product-led growth, we are going to focus more on the region and then on the different vertical markets across different regions. So that's going to be our focus going forward.
So tell us the backstory. So was it a surprise or was it planned all the while?
It's right. There is no grand plan because we were looking at the market and then we want to align ourselves for how do we, adapt to these changes. So how do we transform ourselves, right? So, and what is the best way to do it? So, and we want to, each one of us want to play to our strengths, and that's how this transition is planned.
Got it, yeah. And let's talk about the Saas industry a little bit. We see a lot of consolidation happening now. M&A is happening. Just yesterday, we saw Main Street then getting acquired by banking fintech infra from M2P, right? So, how do you see this trend? And will Zoho also get into some mergers and acquisitions if opportunities arise?
See, there are two reasons why acquisition happened. One is for filling a gap, be it technology gap or a product gap, and the other is making sure that you meet the street expectations, right? Say in terms of financial performance. So, and in terms of technology, you can see we have built the foundation well, and we have been building. We know this, right? As markets in new markets, the consolidation will happen as it grows, and we have been preparing for last 20 years, right? So we built the foundation platform. On top of it, we built all the applications. So I think we don't need to have the acquisition done for us.
But with AI, would you see some opportunities because you're also expanding internationally, right? So will the same organic expansion route work for Zoho?
We see that as our strength because by having all the apps built on the same platform. So with AI, the data is becoming more critical. And if you look at our own application suite, we have a common data layer where, for example, our own unified search operates on that common data. So that means the AI transformation has been easier for us, for customers who are using our suite of apps, right? Because the data layer is common and they can also bring in third-party data into the system and then make meaningful decisions with the AI we offer.
Okay. Mani, are we seeing a SaaS industry reset itself? You have good knowledge of the international markets as well and India market. So SaaS industry enjoyed good years of funding and minted a lot of unicorns. But is it changing now and in what way?
See, we have to look at it from the technology angle. So in that sense, be it SaaS or on-premise or now with AI. So it is all different distribution models and then different use cases that this will enable solving using the technology. So that's why we see ourselves as a technology company where we have been into this transition from being an on-premise vendor to a cloud vendor to being a mobile ready applications, and then now we are seeing AI coming into the play. But then the fundamental needs of businesses remains the same. The challenges remains the same. The businesses are going to have employees, businesses are going to have customers, businesses are going to have vendors. right? So the challenges remain the same. It's the ways in which the challenges are getting solved, right? That changes. And in that sense, right? So we see this as a evolving trend rather than like say, there is nothing about like, right? Say, SaaS, becoming more critical or less critical, right? So with AI, because AI is like, again, an integral part of whatever we offer as part of the technology stack, right? Say how you have been doing your legal documents might change with AI, but then again there is some technology that is running there, right? So that's how we are seeing this transition.
Okay, okay. But several industry experts, including Sridhar Vembu, have been vocal about how the macroeconomic impact will be severe for SaaS companies, like you said, because of AI as well. So, in terms of demand itself for SaaS services, are we seeing a slowdown? And I mean, what kind of changes should companies make to survive and thrive?
See, in the past several years, due to various reasons, you could see there is some oversupply of SaaS software in the market. We see that that's what is the consolidation wave is like, right? Say, getting those oversupply, right, consolidated into few pockets. And so, in that sense, right, say that based on the economic situation, yes, there is going to be some challenges. So, already we are seeing some slowdown in terms of growth in the overall market, and that might continue until the economic recovery happens. So, beyond that, as the technology, the value of technology itself is only going to increase.
Okay, so what is Zoho's strategy here to keep up the demand? Because in the press conference today, you had talked about moving towards large enterprises from SMBs, which where your strength and still is. So, what strategies will play out from Zoho?
Yeah, so right, so we are investing in three different buckets. One is the platform direction, which is domain-specific app platforms, be it CX or HR or finance and accounting or email and collaboration. We invest in across all these domains. And then the vertical focus. So we want to focus on healthcare, we want to focus on BFSI, auto DMS, real estate. So different verticals across different geographies, right? So that's again going to be one of our areas of investment. And obviously AI, right? AI is going to be integral part of across all these. So we will build, right, agents that is specific to industry, specific to domain, specific to each of the functions, right? We operate, we have our solutions in.
So it's going to be all in on
Yeah,
AI
yes,
with
yes,
each of
yes,
the platforms
yes,
and products.
yes.
Got it. And in terms of consolidation, will we see some part of SaaS not working at all? Do you expect some SaaS segments that will not work? Because CRM and sales, like we spoke about, is getting a lot of automation in because of AI. So will we see smaller players in the segment kind of shutting down?
See, that is again, right? Say we need to see how these things evolve, because when SaaS came, the CRM itself has evolved, right? So traditionally the CRM is to focus only on the sales. Now the CRM is like, right, say for all the customer operations. So we are seeing it like, right, say consolidate sales, service and marketing to it. Now we are seeing even more, because see, if you look at the businesses, right, say 2 or 3 decades before, most businesses outsource their customers. But now everybody wants to own the customer, and then everybody wants to own the entire customer journeys, right? So you take an auto dealer, they have test drive journey, they have like, right, say lead management journey, they have post management, right, post sales service journey. So all these journeys are there. And how do, right, say the customer becomes the focus. So it's not just the customer is outsourced to a dealer, or right, say the entire customer journey becomes important, because the retention is a challenge. When the market has, like say, when the market opens up different opportunities or different options for the customers, when the supply increases, the customer has a choice. And the only differentiator comes from the customer experience. So in that sense, right, say some of the functions of sales could be automated with AI, but then the value will come from other functions, right? So we have to look at, say, the industry in terms of the last 20 years, what all jobs that didn't have. Like say, for example, there is no SEO analyst before Google. There is no social media marketing before, right? Social media came, right? Which are the new, same way with AI, new types of job will get created, right? So some of the, see, this happened in automation wave. So we saw that, say, software being very effective in terms of automating assignment, lead assignment or support ticket assignment, all those. And agents are going to, right, say, are going to increase this automation, maybe 10x or 100x, right? So that's how we see it. But then will it completely wipe out some of these SaaS software? I don't see that as a
Okay,
right
you
case.
don't see
Yeah.
the trend playing
Yeah.
out. Got it. And there's a lot of buzz around Zoho building a chip facility, right? So can you give us some timeline? Will it be a chip facility, more data centers? What does it look like?
So, see, that's right. Again, that's something the board is working on. So, yeah, I don't have the information to share now. So, the announcement will come. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So let's talk about your leadership style. I think we began this conversation with that. Several people, especially your mentees, call you the Zoho's best kept secret, right? Why is that, Mani? And tell us about your mentorship style. How do you go about it?
So, say, I believe in giving freedom to people. So, I believe each one has their own natural talent, natural interest. And I also believe that it's the interest that drives passion and motivation. So, I'll let people find out their, right, say their, what is their best, their strength. And I'll make them work on their strength rather than focusing on their weakness and identifying the weakness. Right? So, yeah, that's the way I think, right? I operate.
Wonderful. And so you don't believe in the 70-hour work week, 80-hour work week. What is your comment on that?
Again, right? These are all individual specific because and job specific. So if you are very interested, so you could just do, right? Say, it naturally happens. We can't force these on people because anyway, if you force it, especially in knowledge industry, so sitting in front of computer, what you are thinking about, nobody can control that. So it's all like, right? Say it has to come from naturally. So in that sense, right? So we and Sridhar also tweeted about this where a certain percentage of people who become passionate, who identify their purpose, and then they will drive, and right. So there are whole others who will follow, and right. Say so that's how it will operate. There will be anchors always who find, who search for new paths, who will find the direction, and then right the rest will follow. And so it cannot be applied as like right. Say, oh, let's all do a 70-hour week, right? So.
Right. And will we see a lot of Zoho Mafia coming out this year? Because we already saw one of your mentees starting up. What is your take on that? Will we see more people within Zoho coming out and starting up?
See, that's a natural evolution, right? When people have ideas and then, right, so they want to, right, say, try on their own experiment, right? The entrepreneurship, yes. So, and as the AI has come, as the AI wave has come, so this will also enable some to, right, say, experiment on the new markets, new technologies. So that's actually a good trend because, right, it creates a very healthy ecosystem, and then right, say it's good for India, good for the customers, right? So good for the market.
So some Zoho Mafia is brewing now.
I don't know. So if I know that, then I'll make right. So yeah. So I don't know.
Right. So we'll get to know.
Yes.
So also coming to the end, Zoho's Tenkasi model is very popular, and we also saw the company moving to UP, moving to Madurai within Tamil Nadu. So what is the pipeline there? Will we see more such officers coming up now under your leadership as well?
Yeah. See, we are the rural is our right. Say. Right, as a company, as a principle, we have like right, we want to develop the rural talent, so that will continue. So we have our presence now in say Tenkasi, in Tirunelveli, near Tirunelveli. Tharuvai is a place where we have started. Madurai we have started. Coimbatore we have started. So we will take it as it comes, right? Say as we grow, we want to see where all we can expand, but that will continue.
Okay. So what will be your focus areas now? What will be Sridhar Vembu's?
Yeah, Sridhar is going to focus on AI. So he is going to focus mostly on like, right, say building the foundation layer of AI for, right, say for Zoho. So, and across Zoho and managing it. So that's going to be his core focus area. And I'm going to focus on like, right, say how do we enable the region-led growth? How do we take the success story of India to other regions with respect to platform, with respect to vertical, right? So these are all the areas I'm going to focus on.
Okay, so good that you mentioned foundational layers, right? So will we see more LLMs coming out of Zoho? Is that a priority now?
See, we do R&D and right, so we are experimenting certain things, and as it evolves, we'll see, like, right, say, I won't say no, but at the same time, right, so we don't have a timeline on these R&D experiments. So, but agentic AI and the, right, say, ASIA are the two major priorities we are working on, and that you will see sooner.
Okay, okay. And what's the roadmap like in terms of profitability and your product roadmap as well coming into 2025? Because Zoho is bootstrapped, it's already profitable, crossed 8,000 crores of revenue already. So what's the next milestone and roadmap looking like?
See, we generally, like, right, say, we want to be profitable, we want to be self-sufficient, but then we don't measure and manage things. So as and when we require investment, we'll make investment, be it regional expansion or be it R&D expansion. So we take those calls as it comes. So we don't make a grand plan in terms of, oh, okay, we have to increase our profitability, or we have to, right, say, as the opportunity arises, we work on those, right? So it's there is no, right, say, concrete plans in terms of increasing profitability or reducing something, right? So we continue to invest on R&D and we will do that.
Mani, let's also talk about the SaaS industry itself. We are seeing a lot of consolidation happening. We saw MSD getting acquired by banking infra firm M2P. So what kind of consolidation do you expect in 2025?
See, the vertical SaaS is right, say, a trend we are seeing. So more and more vertical SaaS vendors are going to come, and with more autonomous agent powered vertical SaaS. That's what we, right, say, we will see in the market. We are also moving in that direction.
But monetization aspect of it, is it possible with AI for SaaS companies now? Or pricing changes?
Yes, see, if you look at the business software market, so the pricing models to change, it will move from adoption. There are two different models, right? One is pay for usage. The other is like a Netflix model of, right? So you have everything and then you pay one subscription. So there are two models you can see in the consumer world are there, right? In business software, we need to wait and see how these models evolve.
Okay.
So what ways, right? It could go the adoption route. Already vendors like AWS do that. And we want to, right, see how it evolves, and then based on that, we want to adjust our pricing models. But as of now, we are not actually going to price our agents or the, right, AI, agentic AI. So we are going to bundle it as part of our offering. The reason is because we see that as an integral part of what we do, right? So it is across all these applications. So we don't want to have a separate pricing for it. And as time evolves, we'll see, like, say, how these pricing models will evolve.
On that note, thank you so much, Mani, for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks.